could say that, okay, is the 1894 um, is the
Again, it's another one of
1894
those.
dime, is it a type? It's not really. It's just a rare date.
Yeah, it's just
That's
happened to be
just a
a one
rare
that they only
coin.
made a
So
few of.
that's not really an intentional or an unintentional variety. So
Yeah,
I skipped over dimes, I skipped over halves, and I went to a 1977 D 40% silver Ike.
I've seen such a beast.
Yes, they exist.
They do exist,
That
and that's just a matter of somebody finding a 40% blank laying around somewhere and
and it went into the
getting it back in that
yep,
machine.
went in the machine and got struck and went out and somebody got it and they got it out of circulation and those are kind of cool.
I've seen business strike Eisenhower dollars on silver planchets.
Really? Yeah, I guess they're more common from the actual years that they're so these
No, I
were
mean, yeah, but no, I mean, but I'm talking about later dates. Like, you know how they did them in the blue packs from 71 to
four.
74, I
Yeah,
believe.
four.
I think I remember seeing a 75 struck on a silver planchet.
There's no 75 Ikes.
What the heck? What was I looking at then? No, hold on.
I mean, here's the thing: is in '76, the silver business
Yes, there is.
strikes.
Or no, it was
No,
a 76
the
Ike. That's what it was.
'76 business strikes are all S mint for the silver, and so if it was a Denver mint or a Philadelphia mint struck on a silver planchet, it doesn't make sense how that had happened because it shouldn't. I mean, it's
Oh,
not
here
even
it
the
is.
same
I found it.
facility.
I found it. So it was a 1977D Eisenhower dollar struck on a 40% silver
I
planchet.
guess it's just in the stuff that Philadelphia sent Denver, and it has to be
They
where it comes from.
they know of about 15 pieces. They were struck on blanks, assumedly produced for the 40% bicentennial dollar struck in San Francisco the year before, but somehow it made its way to Denver.
And that was the end of 40% coinage in our country. Thank you.
So, anyways, not this, but still interesting coin I've actually seen.
Yeah. So,
I
anyways,
had my
so yeah, so
dates up there, but
I had a 77D 40%er on my list. I like the 77
oh,
from the standpoint that it's even after the era.
yep,
So I like that.
yep.
And as well, these dollars are very much on your radar if you were ever to see them. 2000 W Sacagawea dollars struck on half ounce gold planchets. You remember those?
The I do the ones that went into
The ones that
space.
went into space, they were struck on half ounce gold planchets in 1999. They were done as semi patterns.
Kind of. Yeah, they hadn't struck any yet. These were before.
Right, but I wonder if they have the Cheerios reverse.
They do. That's where the Cheerios reverse comes from.
Okay.
They actually set those coins into space. I believe they made 10 of them or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
And then they came back and put them on exhibit, and they were in such a hurry to get the coins produced for Cheerios that they didn't have any working dies yet, except for the pair that they used to strike the gold coins with. So they struck the Cheerios coins with those dies, and that's why they have the different
That
reverses.
makes sense. I mean, it was a
Yep.
pattern, so and
Yeah.
so as well, those aren't. You're never going to own those because those are
Those are still government
yeah,
property, I
those are
believe.
Langboard, Phil. They're no nos. So you can't have those, but God knows I'd like to have one. 64 special mint set coins.
I've seen some of those before. They're weird looking.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've seen pictures, but what I've seen is not complimentary.
Yeah, they
And
don't photograph
they
real well.
almost look like they're high relief.
Well, that's kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean, they have that weird
Yeah,
kind of almost dish look to them, like some of the special mint set coins have from the other dates.
yeah.
They kind of look dished if you look at them from the obverse, just the way that they're struck.
I don't know.
So yeah, they're weird
It's
looking.
hard to
I
find
don't really
pictures
know
of
what to
them
make of them.
because very few are known to
Yeah,
exist. So,
yeah, there's not very many.
But then we
Ooh,
get
this is
into,
fun. You're getting a lot farther than I did.
oh, see, so you like all my choices so far.
So far,
Okay,
yeah.
well, I've got two more. One that I know you'll like, one that I think you'll like
Oh
in
god.
principle, and the rest of them I know are just right slam bang up your alley.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so the 95W Silver American Eagle.
Another very interesting coin produced intentionally
Intentionally, it's a
to be a
variety.
variety.
Yep,
Yep.
it's an
Very
intentional
cool coin.
variety, and 31,000 of them produced, and all of them worth a lot of money.
Yep. I just sold one not too long ago.
Now, I don't think that you can mention the Silver Eagle series without covering the 2013 W Enhanced Uncirculated, which I think is truly the most beautiful Silver Eagle ever, period.
Well, there's about ten other different ones they've put out now. So
Yeah, but the Silver American Eagle gets it done. You see the flag like you've never seen it before.
I don't necessarily love that one,
That
but that's
is
okay.
my favorite coin that the United States Mint has ever produced, bar none. Period. That's it for me. Put me down, Mike Nodelman. That's 2013 Enhanced W.
Check.
Yep. But anyway, so that's why I said one that you like, I know, one that I think you like in theory because you know where I'm coming from with it.
I do appreciate it. I don't necessarily like
Whatever. You have no taste.
it.
Anyways, and then these next five, guaranteed, just exactly what you want.
Slam dunk. Let's go.
1908 Quarter Eagle.
Yep.
It's a type coin,
Yep.
but it is a 1 year type. It is the long bust. I really like 19 or 1808 Quarter Eagles.
I was gonna say 1908. No.
Yeah, no. 1808 Quarter Eagles are just really cool coins. Every type, if you're trying to put together a 70/70, you have to have one.
Oh, the gold page.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's the only one of its kind.
The turban head or whatever they
Yes.
call it.
Yeah, it's well,
Yep.
it's a cap bust. But it's got an actual bust. It's the rest of them they just go to the head bust. You know what I mean? This has got bust. Yeah, bosom. You
Bust.
know, it's got her bosom.
Va va boom.
Yeah. Okay, so besides that, 1848 Cal Quarter Eagles.
Yep.
Those are
Another
awesome.
very interesting coin.
Very interesting coin. Now, you know, you what do you what?
Another coin I'll never own, but
Well, why is that?
they're rare as heck, and I don't have anybody for them. Even if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, man, I want to sell you this," what the heck am I gonna
Well,
do
you
with
don't
it?
want to own anything. You just want to move it along. I
Oh, I
understand
mean,
that.
they made. I think they made like 1,400 of them or
And
something.
they're all made at
Not
the
even.
Philadelphia Mint with California gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's not very many of them, and I've seen them before. I mean, I've had the honor of grabbing them and looking at them, but they're just not something I'm gonna, not something I'm gonna go out and spend a whole bunch of money on.
Now, this one I really kind of learned about as I was doing the research for this. And it's the only half
Okay.
eagle on the list. If you can only own one half eagle, how about an 1832 12 stars half eagle?
Yeah. Another very interesting coin.
Yes. Why so interesting?
Well, because that's the um, I forget why they switched the stars. Wasn't it one of the states?
No, there's only 12 on it. I thought by mistake. I mean, I can look it up right now if you want. Hold on a second. I'll tell you.
Uh,
Because it was listed as number 100 in Whitman's greatest 100 U.S. coins of all time. Let's see.
it like I said, not a coin that I get
Only
every day.
6 specimens known in all grades. Okay. The 1829 half eagle. Uh, they can be more easily acquired with 13 stars. Collectors often overlook this much rarer variety. Let's
So
see, the
somebody just
engraver
switched
only
up.
punched stars so widely so that there was only room for 12 stars. So, no, it wasn't. Oops.
That's funny. No,
Yeah, no,
I guess I didn't know about that one.
yeah, no, the 18.
Once again, I mean, it's a coin that I just
Well, I mean,
never
think
see.
about it. There's
So
6 of them. I mean, I know,
yeah.
and God knows we're going to find out in a couple of minutes. You know, something else walked into your shop, but, you know, it is, you never know. There's 6 of them.
That's
One of
true.
them could just like be next door. Your neighbor could have one of them. All right, so the last two were the 1861S Paquet Reverse Double Eagle,
Okay.
which not
Yep.
only is really, really cool to have a Civil War era double eagle when, I mean, let's face it, money was scarce. This is a $20 gold piece
Yep.
from the Civil
Yep.
War from the West, and it's the Paquet reverse, which is cool and different, but not used. Hey, wait a minute. I did have a dime on this list, and I forgot. I
Uh-oh.
did forget. There's another nickel and another dime, so I have to get into these for you really quick. But
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to finish off the double eagles by telling you that on top of that there is a 1921 Specimen Strike double eagle.
Is it the sandblasted one?
No, it's
Oh
no,
no,
it's a
it's a
Specimen
pattern.
Strike.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Let me Google that real quick.
yeah, no, that is like a monster coin. It was made to celebrate a certain mint employee's kid's birthday, I want to say. And so it's one of those kind of coins. And it was struck at the mint. Yeah,
Huh.
it's a specimen strike double eagle. So it's a St. Gaudens coin that's done in a specimen strike in 1921. I mean, think about it. It's such a magic year in coins.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that's true. There's a lot of rare
a
days.
lot of key
A
dates
lot
coming
of
out of
rare days through
1921.
there. Huh.
Yeah. So anyway,
I
so
never knew.
okay, so here one other, and these are actually probably the rarer coins on the list, and may even have a chance of walking into your shop. Was an 1873 CC No Arrows dime.
I'm trying to think of
There's only one.
one of those.
There's only one.
Coin for some. I'm like walking around. I've seen that coin on display somewhere. I don't specifically remember.
And
Very interesting.
yeah, and lastly but not leastly from that same era, 1867 proof shield nickel with rays.
Okay. Yeah.
So there you go. There's I think 20. Yeah, at least
Huh.
there's like 22 if you count all the crap I added in.
Here's what's off to me right off the bat. What about in high and low league?
Yeah, the Wisconsin high and low leaf is that's a findable coin. You can find it near change. It is collectible. They're actually worth some money.
Well, but that's type. Would you say
No, absolutely.
they have different whether they were actually originally made by somebody at the mint without permission.
Well, I
Um,
mean, do you think that, or do you think maybe that the die got gouged somehow?
Definitely intentional. For the way that one looks, it's definitely man-made. Definitely sound having them, and boom.
Well, I mean, think
Good
about
idea.
that. What it would take, and how many of them that would make, and I mean, what are the odds that you'd come into contact with one of these coins? And I don't know. It's a,
Well, I mean, a full run of coins, depending on the life of the die, I think these days is anywhere from like 70 to 200,000 coins.
yeah. Well, I mean, that was the thing about the 55 double die. It was an
Yeah.
entire shift that was
Mhm.
made, and then I don't know what you just did, but man, that sounds way better.
Okay. Might be my headset's turn to go out.
It might be. These headsets are really good.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Another one that's quite interesting that I've always thought to be something along these lines. Um, More of a, again, I guess unintentionally, but it happened. And this is more on the variety side. Um, is like the three-legged buffalo nickel.
Yeah.
Again, somebody polished some dies too hard, and boom, three-legged buffalo. Um,
Three-legged
I'm trying to
buffalo is
think.
very sought after. One of those famous coins like the '09 SVDB, three-legged buffalo, 22 no D.
Yep. and I'm trying to think of there was one more. It's probably too minor.